It is happening, friends. Social Security currently pays retirement income to nearly all seniors in the United States. But the program's trust funds are running dry. Top analysts and economists have confirmed that there are 4 things that you need to know about this, as this all likely means smaller monthly benefit checks. My dearest friends, please do me a big favor and watch until the end of this video, especially if you are a Social Security recipient. To say thank you for being part of this community, every Friday I will be announcing winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways.
Mr. Heller, you can't open a newspaper without seeing stories of homeowners facing skyrocketing insurance rates with less coverage, higher deductibles, not being able to find an insurer despite what some say. It's not happening, of course, only in California. Why are so many people across the country, answer this as short as you can, why are so many people across the country suddenly being priced out of the homeowners insurance market?
Well, thank you, Senator Brown. The first reason, there are a few reasons, but the first reason, and we have to acknowledge it up front, is that climate change is severely exacerbating the cost of risk transfer because it is increasing the severity and frequency of disasters. You mentioned an example, 15 $1 billion events this year alone. The Swiss Re actually reported that the most severe incidents were in Texas. We talked about California, Florida. This is happening around the country. Climate change, as you said, is a national concern, and it's affecting insurance markets everywhere. The unregulated global reinsurance market is number 2, is a driver here. These drastically increased premiums over the past 2 years actually put the Rate Online Index produced by Marsh McLennan's Guy Carpenter subsidiary at the highest in the history of the index, which has been calculated since 1990. So that risk transfer is also too expensive. There has been inadequate oversight of state insurance markets around the country and some terrible rules that require some of the big state public insurers of last resort, the Citizens in Florida and Louisiana, to actually charge customers more than the actuarially indicated rate. That makes no sense. Why are we making last resort insurers charge more than they need to charge to provide coverage? And then finally, I mentioned there is the specific pain point for lower income Americans who, because they don't have great credit, find themselves seeing a 40, 60, 80% premium spikes just because of that, even without claims. So it's a confluence of these incredibly difficult issues.
Thank you, Mr. I hope we can get agreement, or at least acknowledgement from everybody on this committee of both parties of the existence of climate change and the severity and the huge cost in so many ways to all of us. Thank you. Ms. Morris, we've heard arguments that consumer protections at the state level lead insurers to stop writing homeowners insurance policy in certain states. The insurance multifamily property owners buy usually doesn't have the kinds of protections, as you know, and the oversight that a homeowner's insurance policy would.
Now, according to CNBC News, Social Security is the largest federal program in the United States. The vast majority of older Americans get Social Security benefits, which either partially or even fully fund their income in retirement. Yet the program faces solvency issues. David Blanchett, the head of retirement research at PGIM, told CNBC News, the overall health of the program has implications for virtually every American. But experts say that there are 4 major things that you need to know, especially if you receive Social Security benefits. Every retiree receives some sort of guaranteed income stream, and Social Security is by far the most prominent of these income sources. Approximately 97% of Americans aged 60 and older either receive or will collect Social Security benefits, and this is according to the Social Security Administration data. Among Social Security beneficiaries, 37% of men and 42% of women receive at least half of their income from the program. David Blanchett has stated, Social Security is America's pension safety net. It is really difficult to understate its importance, especially when it comes to providing income during retirement. Currently, the average benefit for retirees as of June was $1,837 a month. About 67 million Americans get a Social Security check each month. Most, but not all, are retirees, disabled workers, surviving spouses, and dependents are among the others who can collect Social Security benefits. Ultimately, Social Security's finances are under pressure. Beneficiaries are living longer, meaning the program pays recipients over a longer period of time. And about 10,000 baby boomers are retiring every day. The share of workers paying into the system has been falling relative to the number of beneficiaries, which is creating an imbalance. As a result, without any action from our lawmakers, the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund that supports Social Security benefits for retirees is estimated to run dry in the year 2033. If the trust fund is depleted, it does not mean that benefits will go away. Workers would continue to pay Social Security payroll taxes, and those collected funds would still be payable to retirees. However, there would be cuts, which is about 77% of promised benefits, would be payable if the trust fund runs out. Congress will almost surely adjust Social Security to fix a solvency problem. Potential fixes may include reducing benefits, delaying the full retirement age. Congress will almost surely adjust Social Security to fix a solvency problem. Potential fixes may include reducing benefits, delaying the full retirement age, raising taxes on benefits, increasing the financial penalties for claiming Social Security before full retirement age, or a combination of these and other factors. However, friends, Congress likely would not make changes that would negatively affect Americans in or near retirement. Last year, the University of Maryland's Program for Public Consultation did a study that found several changes to Social Security that both Republican and Democratic voters said they could support. It is changes that could save the program financially. The top one of these, supported by 79% of Republicans and 88% of Democrats, would be to raise a cap on the payroll tax that supports Social Security. Currently, any income over $160,200 a year is not subject to the tax. The survey found support for raising it to $400,000. People said making this an easy fix that ought to sail through any Congress. That action would eliminate 61% of Social Security's shortfall. Senator Bernie Sanders has also tried to convince President Biden to approve a plan that would fully fund Social Security for more than 7 decades, as well as raise benefits by $2,400 a year. According to the Washington Post, Senator Bernie Sanders has met with President Biden to discuss his proposal to raise taxes on investment income and to apply payroll taxes to employment income above $250,000, rather than limiting a tax to the first $160,200 in employment earnings, as it is under the current law. Doing so would stabilize the program's finances for another 75 years. Bernie Sanders also wants to increase benefits by at least $200 a month for everyone receiving Social Security. Well, my beautiful and my most magnificent friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you very much for joining me here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners every Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Thank you, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.